Abusunya Kennedy akompre kwa Japan na etodwa se research bi a MPP for ebeye bia no ade se etodwa se Kennedy akompre kwa Japan odi nkunim enti so mo ye bold pa de a ene no mo fa research no emeto abonten
me say MPP a serious political party menim se omo ye na there are researchers in that party. They should send the party research team and let it go national. If they are bold enough, they should bring out the survey. They should bring out the results. And to your executive business say you are screwing the election to favor one, you have to be very careful. Because when you're careful, you'll be disgraced. And coming back for reinstatement, you'll be packed aside. And to me, can you say, there are researchers everywhere. I mean, every team with the 5 contestants, some more contest the MPP, no, go to the NDC. Look, they all have their researchers on the ground. They're going to be very surprising to me. I'm say they will not be research. And if you go to research,
Smart Gan update
the strength of your candidate against another candidate and see. Me, I'm my little
Smart Gan update
on my own. And it is so scientifically proven. I'm not going to tag myself as a political researcher. No, I don't do that. But from the little I have seen and from what I have done, the most appealing candidate to the people of this country is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. I'm ready to say this not only on this platform, I'm ready to say this on any other platform. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. So if you are an MPP and you want to put forward a candidate, you put forward a candidate. When you go out there to campaign for it, very simple and straightforward. The man is talking about industrialization. No, there's no economy in the world that are surviving without industrialization. Obinim cancer so that we'll go into the fact and figures and the truth nature of the matter. There's no economy in the world. Maybe during the times of President Kofi, what was concerning to the people of this country, at the time it couldn't have been this.
Okay.
The message His Excellency John Agyapong Kofi preached those days was what was needed for the people of this country.
Okay.
Professor Mills, the late, did say, Musah Dankwa, I'll give you free education. I'll do this, I'll do this. He sold the message, Ghanaian bought, and Ghanaian voted for him. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the same thing. But for me, look, was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
That was Tuesday.
That was the worst ever day in the history of this country. It is the worst ever day to be a Ghanaian. Unfortunately, this year, so many things have happened. Some of them very disturbing. Top on the list will be our able ministers who died when they were serving this country. They were on the line of duty to serve this country. And a helicopter, unfortunately, me bakupi omo de no madam for pa mutala. I forgot. Oh my goodness. May his soul rest in perfect. They be Muslim no woman. Is it Mutala?
Mutala Muhammad.
Yeah, Mutala Muhammad. Look, that will be Shamu be or say our coach.
Yeah.
They me pay wasemo briefie. Or invite me if yes manko. The day I heard the news, Satana me odemo I wept like a boy. I said, Ghana, this cannot be. Let me see. You see now no work no. And you're worse than what happened. They were there. No more Ghana wejuma. But at Ewak, youthful, exuberant boys and girls, the men and women, putting themselves through to go and serve Ghana. Who could pay Juma for who do? Mr. Nkum, who could pay Juma? Jesus Christ, unacceptable. And then I've forgotten there's this MP, I've seen some quotes. Say, Mami B. Kase.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
We even have the video.
What? Look, may the good Lord forgive her. No, if that had been her child, her daughter, who was out there to help do something to earn a living to support her poor mother and poor father, she wouldn't be making such statements. So let her rest. We will not give her the mileage. It was disgraceful, a shameful, embarrassing for a minister, an MP, to pass such a comment after a very sad and shameful death of these people. Who is talking about jobs? It's Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Or industrialization. Look, Obinim Mufi said, me dear honorable now. I say I'll open a factory here. I bet to my employ, let's say the ethanol factory. I bet to my employ about 500 people. Our factory no.
Talking about direct employment.
Direct employment. But my case is it goes beyond the 500. Because if you are going to employ, or if you are going to employ people in an ethanol factory, no, farmer now or no produce cassava, no, if they were two, now because of the demand for that factory, you have to multiply them by 20. So there's employment there. Now, Nipana or Kwakofa Banchino, and they are two cars at transporting their core factory. No, what management at the factory? It be 500, but beyond the 500 that are stationary at the factory, no, there are other secured. That is the key. And secured permanent jobs for as long as those factories remain in operation. It continues. And people say, I'm a chemist. It's no, I'm a trainer. Me prepare. I know the benefit of ethanol. I know the benefit
Smart
of
Gan
alcohol.
Update.
Ghana, we've abused alcohol. But with this man, or
Smart Gan Update.
when you mix ethanol with petrol, it does not only bring down the price of petrol, but it improves the quality of the petrol. And therefore, as the engine runs and undergo combustion, it can only help strengthen your engine and get your parts to flow, and the car will drive smoothly. What did the Bajana say? He's not only talking ethanol. He's talking biscuits. He's talking this. He's talking that. And unless you don't want to think and dream big, say, what is me? And I know how feasible and practically it can be done. Look, do you know how much one Land Cruiser costs? Land Cruiser back home is in excess of 100,000.
Exactly.
The key machines you would need to run these factories, if you take between 100 to 500,000, you buy as many as 2 or 3. Within a year, less than 6 months, once it is in operation, you would have broken even. Sikana will say no one sang. Usanka you know, everyone who try work a scout. Obi Kofi ya, we not trade yani. There are 2 tables one man you didn't name mama wedi. To not try the school fees. I say, I've seen what everybody have said. So per se, Ghana undergoing a 360 revolutionary turn for progress. You see that? 360 revolutionary turn for progress. It is Kennedy, nothing else but Kennedy. Because onupani nipa, ni kasa, ni practical evidence to show. Say no cannot to my ewo. I mean, can't say the other contestants have not. Maybe I don't know what they have done. But who shared the level of industrialization, Honorable Kana? Mr. Nkum, if we don't give this man the chance to rule Ghana, maybe from 2029, 7th January, all the way to, that would be what, 2037, eh? So you go, 2037. This country, Ebia, Mijidi pass around that time, I'll still be alive. We would have gone back 20 years in our progression. Say, Yama honorable point, I'm a number rule Ghana in 2029. And this man, God, because me back, Umria, if all these brains were to turn into mortar, into anya, without the youth of this country benefiting from the brain of this man, I said our progress would have gone back 20 years.
In fact, as someone who came, there was this man on Kasai. He's a professor.
That's right.
Okachre me say there were certain historical background be what Tamale northern region ho anka by this time ka northern region ho no anka industrialization no yes adwuma no over 150 something years ago.
Me call Tumu. I think that I was in Tumu about 4 or 5 months ago. Me call on our way to Tumu.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't grab the lost.
You tell me, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Oh, I've forgotten the factory. Merefi. But those who live in Tumu and they are watching the program, they can remind me.
Yeah.
If Kwame Nkrumah, 58, 60 something years ago, did that, now as Obinim, we've sat there and allowed all the... Now we are approaching 40 million. Can I do 40 million people?
Yeah.
What is the best way to create employment in this country? It's industrialization. Nothing less, nothing more. Because it is not only, and then when you're part-time job, and I say, oh, TMA, put your MPP colors aside, put your NDC colors aside. If there's any man who we cannot let go by without benefiting from as a country, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Give him the chance. Like, look, I've never seen a politician who can dare himself and tell the delegates that, look, mommy, one chance, pet, Miss Remo, a son dancing, and yes, I'm going to mommy, one chance, President Kofi never said that. President Mills never said that. President Mahama never said that. President Nanado never said that. But this man is saying, give me 4 years.
Smart Gan update.
If the things I am saying I will do, if I don't do
Smart
it,
Gan update.
if you don't see it, and see, these are tangible. So, I to my point to say,
Yeah.
if I don't do it and if I don't see it, get rid of me. I will even not have the moral right, the locals to come and stand in front of you to seek another 4 term. I say, give me your vote. I'll break Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's record. Is that an easy record to break?
It's not easy.
It's not easy. But also, Obia or thinking big or dream big or what bigger vision and knows where to move and how to get to where you want to move to. You challenge yourself better. Under Kennedy, mediocrity unacceptable.
Coach, me call Ivory Coast. Now me could do Ivory Coast. No, say udu are this small speed boats. No,
That's right.
And Kennedy Agyapong can say Oya Ghana ha. Na Oya Odo River na edaho na. Osi se utresi a if you want mo abesen ko nsawom.
Yes.
Eti mimi do Ivory Coast na mete boat no so na edeme ko no. Che the feeling.
I'm a sports person. Now say you call Olympic Games of France. During their opening ceremony, someone from a kaya. Saturday I would describe it.
Yes.
That's the first time I saw an opening ceremony like that. Countries, no. When they were being unveiled, no boat, no nam. Like Odot,
yes,
no Musah flag, no Himu flag. You see what? It is the best I have seen in recent times. These are things we can do. Me ya kolano, me ya umi wa dabraka. Eho na me nyi, me ya kolano. Odo no, de bia yetim. De bia yetim. Yesi ye be ma epono. So say ekwa akosha epono. Yesi ye yete na be ya ye be ye ni kese na ye de epono abe fema kwa na boat nemu. Upese ukwa akra no betuma akotena mu na wo de ukọ. And I look at myself and I say, wow. As a country, couldn't we do this? Ghana pay your man, even green grass crap. No? We find it difficult to grow green grass. Jesus Christ. Your leaders no money. This is the time to bring a practical leader, a man who walks the talk, or car, or yeah. In the Tanaha, and the campaign, he doesn't have any empirical evidence to show. I won't do it. Ghana, how be our team coaching me say me the football na me can was.
Yeah.
But me tuaba.
O tuaba.
Say me James and kratuaba.
Yeah.
Obi atuaba. Me say me tuaba ma me ni ho adachi o man ye adwuma ye e dey show.
Looking at the track records of a new patriotic party, no, do you think these man you are talking about will be given the opportunity?
Look, that's what I'm saying, sir. So we are MPP ni, we are delegate. Think Ghana. So we be MPP pedia.
Being a problem.
Then you may decide not to give Canada Agyapong the nod to rule this part and to come and rule Ghana. But if you are Ghana first, let the Ghanaianness in you help you to take the best decision ever. Me say that the Ghanaianness in you should lead you to decide. Don't allow any chief, don't allow anybody to intimidate you, don't allow anybody to force you to do things you think the Ghanaianness in you will not allow you to do. Open up and be bold and tell the person boldly in the face and say, look, young man, I'm Ghana. I'm thinking Ghana. And therefore the Ghanaianness in me will aid my sense of judgment, and I will vote for the person who can change Ghana for the better. Me matena brochirida. Ma ko school wo ho. Ine sabi previous. Na no so me so be me nkotwa si. Me per date manya date. Say na brother o invite me say, oh bra wo fi ha che bra na be twasi na sambra. Me wo da broti che me am pe. Yeah. Because me ko approach me cause me na me cause me chira mo ma de o. Me ka pass me fi abrochi bag na me see na brother friend me. Wo he school we see braha school we see the chira come and teach chemistry. We like you when you game the and I me see I will teach the children of Ghana chemistry in Ghana.
So that means they are not far better than us.
They are not better than us in any way. They know they are aware. You know, class are more difference. We have gone through the hard
Smart
way.
Ghana update.
Be a Ghana needing any I'm telling you, unless sebi you are lazy.
Smart Ghana update.
If you are a hard-working Ghanaian like we've been brought up in the typical Ghanaian home, people are not because of your own to me. Until the time has come. We need a leader who will create the job opportunity in this country to stop the youth from thinking they can only make it in life when they step out of this country. Me nyamaya madom. Me ko America me ko shan de wo and I'm there. Today, if I go to the American embassy and say I want a visa to go, and I don't think any rational counselor will turn me down. Because my records are there. Me didn't sound too much in it. Everything about me will show. And they will see. I'm catching that me person me mukroma kamit now. But so you Ghana ne that's a tie program we who am no. The time has come for you to be thinking that you want to come home and come and help build this country. And Honorable Canada Agyapong is the only person in Ghana as we speak today.
For now.
Take it or leave it. The fact remains the fact. The truth remains the truth. But when I listen to all the contestants, me the truth between nipa tupe and a kasa no mokano.
When they've given the opportunity,
they will do it. But if I put the two together in a way, Honorable stands tall. So let's vote for him. Vote for him. You are a delegate. I'm not a delegate. I don't vote. You vote. Go and vote for him. And I'm saying, Magana who do and informing your decision. If your decision is informed because you are Ghana, you always get it right.
I mean, Nipa politically, what the politics so many years, and we have the track record, sir. No politician in Ghana our timiama employment more than him. For a politician, one doctor bia na mabofra ba ko mfa no me call hospital and on me edin me do one am so me pentem ntin komo nhwa abofra no na say na crowd pentem sa de na me chair ni say me be ye adwuma no so adwuma we enya me hwe no wo boss crowd so oba na yetoma no and am say ade o say for obia ono ankasa timi yi ni bottom sika $6 million. $6 million. What they born in my Ghana.
If my memory serves me right, Obi challenging.
Yes.
Obi challenging. And I say, look, the Kai video say, I'm going to build, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And you see. Yes, that is the boldness we want to see in a leader. A leader whose boldness will lead to the betterment of the people of this country. A leader whose boldness will be a benefit to the people of Ghana. That is the person we want to see. Not somebody who only thinks about his family. Me feel US by. Now me pay radio station at Kasao. No radio station in Accra will give me the chance to talk. No radio station will give me the chance to talk. Me mbo mo dey.
Yeah.
Me koha obisi fausi vibra. Me koha obisi. So I don't want to come and win. Me person be adwuma, but I want to be a regular pundit on your sports program. They were requesting for my CV, and back baby I'm a core there. The one who was requesting for my CV, I am a genius or a academy. I'm saying, what? I know you very well. I mean, sabi. Me mbu course bia nimtia. Course bia nyami kwanya etia nyami di ma obia no different. We all cannot be doctors. We all cannot do the sort of things I'm doing.
Exactly.
But we shouldn't say, don't you remember me? Only me. Okay. And now me boss be your friend Karim and your friend Moshosho. And no catch Moshosho say, Moshosho, me pesa uma me coach be. No Ghana be of course.
Smart Ghana update.
So man akwenya na on be kasa wo program so. And you will love him when he speak. Now
Smart Ghana update.
Moshosho see membra o ma say now my family cry o him fa. Look that day me bah. I remember it was on a Saturday. Moshosho who me and me channel say are you sure you're on top of the Ghanaian game? And I'm say, just put me on the show. And I'm catching Moshosho say, if I do this program for you, and you don't want me, I will never. I see every chance as my last chance. Exactly. So me I don't last
want me
second chance second chance Onya there also second chance. Who should give me second chance?
No second chance.
Me catch Moshosho say, if you put me on the platform, you will call me to come back. And I'm Moshosho. Me buy no de me ko two platforms so. Gami abake ni Ashantan kana me say. Ashantan.
Just say
David. Just say ya share abroad say.
Wonderful.
Look. Moshosho be question now. Pa. And my level of discourse at the time. Satan now of Akwachi. He's so ready. He was listening to the program. Dr. Mose at your program. No,
yeah.
Me you a program ni pet. And now of a friend. Moshosho say, now Abrante no kwanya ni fi. Moshosho say, we de nyame na di na bremi o. They were shocked. So when I was going, Moshosho said, no, coach, don't go, come. My boss wants to talk to you. And I was fakwachi, me kai, friend me say, coach, now who fi and I'm kasa no so tabra.
Yeah, bra.
And I'm say, me nye juma. Me ba enchant me be ba. And Timosho Mami days. You know what Moshoso did? Me kasa wa 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and on my FM is a big platform.
Yeah.
Me didn't pity you. I feel other radio station. We who no friend. No more. Moshoso say, I'm not going to give you his number. So Moshoso kept my number away from every other radio station for 1 year.
Wonderful.
Because he thought that this is an asset that he needed to. Canada, Japan, the Juma be any why your poor bill. Your poor bill. Okay, the opportunity is given to you to do the work, and let's see the impact you can make. In a minute, 77 previous. I mean, every radio station wants to talk to me when it comes to football.
Yeah.
Because I have educated and I'm so grateful until today. When I'm sitting here and I'm talking, it's not about MPP, it's not about NDs. Yeah. It's about the best for Ghana.
The Ghana.
And I'm so, wherever I go today, people recognize me. And I tell people, this is my home.
Yeah.
A band radio, somewhere, or Man FM net 2 is my home. Because when nobody saw the competence in me, they were not ready to give me. See, the top sports station in this country, they were in Accra, they were not ready to give me the chance. But they say, no, I've gotten to the level where I can select, apart from here and one other station. I don't go anywhere. And to me, dear, my camp message is MPP delegate. All that we are saying is very simple. Let the Ghanaianness in you inform your decision. And if you think Ghana, the best person for Ghana in 2029, is your Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Bemaba Agyapong. The boldness in him. We need a leader who is bold, who will take bold decisions to the benefit of the ordinary Ghanaian.
One guy be framing. And I say, Minya, a Juma ye, so many. Na men so me pese me boa kwan be na me fa so a me boa and am say kwan a be fa so aboa me am say e ya hwemi show no.
That's right.
And one no.
That's it.
No say sa me say an hwemi show no. O say chale o boss me pena sem keke.
That's right.
Na am say dey no wa ya ma o say me nim no mpo me hu ne da but adwuma papa na ye no e na me ankasa nso me kira de me secondary school teacher.
That's right.
Na enkola nketenkete na ba school ho kra na wo school ho no. Oni omo kasa ebinum oya say on person omo politics, they want to go into politics. And all kadram say na Ghana politics na ye mbu nkofo wo mu no and am de wo person mo go into politics. O say akwala ba ko ka kire ne say wumbu obia politician bia o Ghana akra nya Kennedy Agyapong.
Of course.
And obusa ne say what do you know about Kennedy Agyapong, because wo akwala kete dey na onim. O say akwala ne sha ase say obobo first thing say a mayo bi kopie wo ayi
o mayo so
wo mo ka obi man so na Ghana wo mampani but omo frɛ Kennedy Agyapong e kire say ono nso a politician yibu no so I want to become like Kennedy Agyapong. O say from that day and o sha say odi Kennedy we di nechi no no de ohun say MPP person back to power, the man is their last bet.
Me say MPP is a serious political party. There are researchers in that party. They should send the party research team and let it go national. If they are bold enough, they should bring out the survey. They should bring out the results. And to your executive business say you are screwing the election to favor one, you have to be very careful. Because when you're careful, you'll be disgraced. And coming back for reinstatement, you'll be packed aside. Media. Like I said, Mimbetnaha. Embedi ubiatem. No. Udo Ghana ye Kennedy.
Yeah.
Upe Ghana ye Kennedy. Upe se Ghana edimu Ghana ekonkaya ye Kennedy. Upe se Bibi Papa Bia Udwin Huma Ghana Bia ye Kennedy. He stands for that. Those are the values of the man we are talking about. He goes to the north. His legacy is there. You go to Asin, his legacy is there. You go to your friends Ashanti region, his legacy is there. You come to Greater Accra, his legacy is there. Everywhere. He said, I want to develop this country. He's bold enough to say that when I go into my business transactions meeting, I'm able to market the Volta region, the northern. I'm not a Voltarian. I'm not a northerner. But it's about Ghana first. You see, when somebody speaks like that, and he makes such bold, emphatic statement.
And he has been consistent.
And he's been consistent, and he's walking the talk now. No wonder. I know of people, friends, who support NDC. And they've said it boldly, plainly. You bring that man, some of us will have to rethink the way we do our voting. And I've told them, the Ghanaianness in you should inform your decision. So Ghana is scared. Look, close to over 15,000.
No, there were 21,000. 21,000 people.
I couldn't believe it.
Ajumanti. And Kennedy Agyapong is telling you that, look, Volta region, Nyankopon ama bibi wo ho esese etimi di.
Look,
the Obi free Volta region.
Look, the youth of this country will never forgive the delegates of NPP. And no delegate will have the moral right to even go to them to go and campaign. If you deny them of their choice, they will make the next president. The youth of Ghana, they will make the next president. Put all your candidates on the line. Which one of them is more appealing to the youth?
Kennedy Agyapong.
You take it, you hate it, but that is the fact. That is the truth. If it is factual and it's truthful, I don't mean to say it.
Yeah.
He's the one that they appreciate the most. So if you don't give them what they want, they are telling you. If you are a delegate and you want to affirm your decision on your own, go to the street. Wherever you find yourself, go to the street there and ask those who will be voting in 2028 that which of these 5 distinguished gentlemen, leaders, both sons of Ghana and NPP, if you were to put forward, will you vote for and why? Just go and do the sample size based on your financial powers. You can do your own sample size. If you get less than 85% of them saying Ken, don't vote for Ken.
Coach, Unim say in business, you say opposite will beat your opponent now. You need to raise your standard to affect your opponent.
That's right.
Now, talking about hotels, tourism, UAE and other countries. On says CCI say Dubai for UAE for no matter din no say no. Say ye ka ewiase nyina ye krom ho akra de nso nto. Ye ni asase a ye de kwa kodua aduane. Eti den ye nso ye be ya ye nsa be koya no de bia. Say ye see the tallest building in the whole world. And okohwe business omo ayi emfaso ade bre wo mo o de no to nchen o ba Ghana ha Kennedy Agyapong asem o kani say ono nkonkosi the most tallest building no but mayensu yensi eye hotel aba all the continent ni nyina no the shape ye de be design sa hotel no coach metiwe
Ghana is the center of the world.
Yes.
Map now, the Ghana one. The Greenwich Meridian. We don't lack anything. It's bad leadership. Gaddafi, nobody was poor in Libya. Nobody paid school fees from kindergarten to the university in Libya. Nobody. Yes. Nobody rented a house in Libya. The state was using only their oil money to do all those things for everybody in Libya.
Oil money now, yes, you nya bi wa ha no. Baby.
Oh my goodness.
And you did to adwuma for work.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Adwuma for ni packet twa bi no. And no they are the one benefiting from the oil.
Yeah.
And the rest, the majority of the population of Ghana are not benefiting. Now baby Ghana shay. And then I pair nyame from my
enti se sabo de ya okay se nyame ye na dom no timi
look at the pool.
Ebi ni wiase
and people will look at the Volta Lake. Go there, look at the surrounding there. Obia we see fear closer to the lake beyond. Yes, if you just move. We need to make that the hub of tourism.
Simple.
To generate funds. Ghana, thankfully, is a peaceful country. Obia pe baby asumgewo.
To buy any kind of car from North America to West Africa. AuctionExport.com.
To come and spend their dollars in this country. You employ the youth of Ghana and change their lives. Media maka, mesan sisubio. Maybe you will not see me here this often. The media. Put more on any platform. I'm ready to debate anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks his or her candidate has got a better plans than an honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Come forward and let's put it forward.
That is Coach Christopher Nimley. Ono na mene no edi nkomo ewo fiaha. Eraso Coach.
Yes,
ma yen sorry so. Nienko final word nienko.
My final words ni ye ade mensa. 1. Obia wo ho kwanya or support obia person support. But nia obia ni hu tumi say obe share nkrofo kutupa say one ye way a me ye wo say we are badwin ba when the entire hierarchy, the entire government institution supported one candidate against Ken ye na ye Ghana ye hu ne asi so ye badwin ba so catch you say now that government support is no longer there so na Ken no obi anya obia play by the rules, go fair ground, whoever wins you come together, you support. 2, I've never believed in second chance. In life, some chance comes only what? Once. Yes, me. If it's about second chance, come and name baby. I've done it at the very first time of accident. Anything I'm and me in Kotiti ma. And catch them say, Yama Ejuma se kwakwa no. You go and mess up. Hoping that there will be a second chance. It will not come again. So it's not about giving somebody a second chance. It's about voting for what is going to make Ghana better, what is going to bring Ghana progress, what is going to ensure that the majority of the youth of this country who are jobless will gain a permanent, sustainable employment to better their future. For them to also live life, because life is very, very short. Life is very, very short. It will be an eyesore and a denigration on the political leaders of this country. If after ruling this country, you don't help change the life of the youth in Kennedy Agyapong without bragging, without saying things that are extraordinary. Very simple, spontaneous, practical things to help change the life of the youth of this country is what he's preaching. My final point. Delegate, don't deny the youth of this country the opportunity to choose who they want to be their president. They are saying, go to the street. Everywhere you go, they are saying their next president in 2029, 7th January, God willing, will be alive. Witness it live and clean and clear. It is clear, it is clean, it is a godly affirmation that Kennedy is the president of Ghana in 2029, 7th of January.
All right.
No manya blawo.
Coach, no.